Even after thousands of years, humans still baffle us. Advancements in science and medicine have perfectly good explanations for many things we do and experience. But there are some that science just can't explain. Number 5, cheeks tinted red. While scientists know the how of blushing, they've yet to uncover the why. There are a few theories that could potentially explain why we blush, and the one common link between them is social encounters. Oh my God! When your face turns tomato red, you may start to feel self-conscious. Maybe you've broken a rule or a social norm, made a bad impression.
So weird.
Or maybe someone is staring at you. The act of blushing could be a reaction to receiving attention, whether wanted or unwanted. Blushing could also be a sign of communication, but scientists just aren't sure. Number 4, when it starts, it seems to never stop. We've heard of many ways to get rid of hiccups. Drinking water, holding our breath, or even letting someone scare us. And regardless of whether or not those tricks work, we still don't know why we get hiccups in the first place. The answer remains a mystery. We might understand how hiccuping works and that it's an involuntary reflex. It's still unclear why the brain sends the signal to activate the reflex to begin with. Some things are known to trigger hiccups, like heartburn, spicy food, a sudden change in temperature, or overfilling our stomachs. Maybe it's a good idea to steer clear of that list to ward off an attack of hiccups. Number 3, a glitch in time and space. Have you ever felt like you're reliving a past moment? It's an unsettling feeling, right? This is known as déjà vu. While there is no concrete explanation for why it happens, some ideas do exist. A study hints that this feeling takes over when a person encounters a place or situation that's similar to a past one they've experienced, but don't consciously recognize. The contrast between the sense of newness and the simultaneous sense of oldness can cause this eerie feeling. Another theory to explain why this happens points to neurons misfiring or lagging in the brain while storing a new memory. Either way, we can all agree it feels supernatural. Number 2, sleepy? Sorry in advance if this segment causes you to yawn, because, well, yawning is known to be pretty contagious. Even thinking about it is enough to trigger a yawn. The reason for yawning has scientists and biologists scratching their heads. Some have said that it helps cool the brain by increasing blood flow to the jaws, neck, and sinuses, and inhaling a big breath gets rid of the heat. Yet, why does yawning happen less in hot weather? Curious, isn't it? Another theory is that yawning acts as a signal for our bodies to perk up to help us stay alert. Neither theory has been crowned as an explanation, which leaves the true biological function of yawning still a mystery. Number 1, we all have them, and yet there are a few theories to explain the function of fingerprints. But the one thing everyone can agree on is that fingerprints help solve crimes. But aside from being crucial to forensic science and investigations, what is the biological purpose of fingerprints? Some have said they increase friction to help us hold objects, but that simply isn't true. In fact, fingerprints decrease our skin's contact area, which reduces our ability to grasp objects. Other scientists have suggested that they protect our fingers from damage and increase touch sensitivity, yet the definitive reason behind why we have fingerprints remains an enigma.